I'm back. Okay, Tales from the Bonnet today, episode 3. I'm late. I know I'm late. School shit, professors won't need to care about stuff, whatever. So today I'm gonna, the topic is dating advice from somebody who refuses to date, okay? I'm coming out the gate with something real strong. It's one of the questions I got last, but I love it because it's like real fucking life. Okay, so the first question I got is, why is it as an adult I want to run away more than I ever did as a child? I love my family. I'd lie, kill, and rob a mofo for them. But some days I just want to leave, but I won't, because I ain't no punk bitch. I know you ain't no punk bitch because you got a husband and children. Do you want to know why you want to run away? Because husbands and children are horrible. Let's just be real, okay? I love kids, especially when they don't live with me. Children are horrible people, okay? But it's kind of their job to be selfish little assholes, okay? We got to teach them all that shit about caring about other people and all that bullshit as they get older. But they just selfish, sucking all the life out of you, just draining you, all your good looks and your spirit. And I mean, they're just way too much. Husbands? Huh. Anybody who know me know how I feel about husbands. I don't even like the idea of marriage. I feel like we tried this for, several centuries and we just, it just didn't work out. It's like an experiment that didn't work out. It's a longitudinal study that did not work out. Okay, let's just be done with it. But you ain't no punk bitch. And the reason you stick with it is because you know that you have worked this hard because whatever you have is worth the fight. Me personally, I don't feel that way, but I can see why you would. Okay, next question. Okay, my second question that I got is pretty interesting. I mean, people go back and forth about it all the time. How do I feel about online dating? Well, as somebody who refuses to date, I don't care for it. But as a whole, I think it's a good way to meet people. We're so busy, it's a nice way to meet people. I'll say personally, my experience was Craigslist and then getting dissed by eHarmony. Basically, they sent me a letter that said they couldn't help me right now. They couldn't match me up with nobody. Probably because I was too insane. Whatever. I can find my own me. I don't need your help. Anyway, so this is my advice for online dating. We enter a different world, okay? You can't trust nobody, okay? Especially these motherfuckers you meet online. So this is what you do. You talk a little bit online. You get to know them, okay? You slip it in there. You make sure you got his first name and his last name. Make sure you figure out when his birthday. Ooh, what's your sign? Ooh, really? Boom. Then you set you up an account with Harris County district clerk's office, okay? You set you up an account so you can check anybody who's in the Harris County system you can check, okay? What you want to check about them? You want to check civil, you want to check criminal, and you want to check family. That's how you know, is he getting hit with child support? Is there a problem? Criminal. Is he a felon? Can I deal with it? What kind of felony was it? Because that's a big, that might mean something. I might be able to deal with a bank robber. I might not like a murderer. You know what I'm saying? Choices. So also, you want to check civil. Because if people are suing you a whole lot, you might have some questions about that later. But what this does is it takes the pressure off of you of asking these, insanely personal questions on the first 2 or 3 dates. You going in with information. And if you don't like the information you got, you block them. Move on. Okay, so I had pimped my bonnet to the other side for question 3. Question 3 is a little bit racy, okay? But I ain't gonna get, it's Facebook, okay? I'm not, it ain't Fat Life. What's your recommendation for introducing sex into the relationship and when? Okay. So this comes down to two different answers, okay? You have the people who want love and family and a husband and a wife and all that shit, okay? Then you have us over here who don't want none of that. None of that. Okay? There's two different answers. For those people who are looking for a relationship, you want a stable environment, you want to have children, you want that family unit, I would never do it more before 30 days. I know we all think we different. We've been watching too many motherfucking fairy tales, and you hear people telling you shit like, and it's gonna be people on here too talking about, well, I knew that I loved my wife from the moment I saw her. We knew we were in love after 2 weeks. Ain't nobody talking to you. Shut up. Okay? Nobody hear that. The truth of the matter is 98% of people that does not happen. Okay? So I would not be having sex with him or her before 30 days. I mean, really, if you want to be real frank about it, people don't show they real crazy until 91 days or later. Okay? Everybody can't wait that long. So I say 30 days. This is my suggestion. When you feel like you're getting to that point, y'all need to have a romantic date, okay? The point of this romantic date is for y'all to have a discussion about what is expected sexually. Likes, dislikes, shit you can't do without, okay? It may get a little hot and heavy, but you are not to have sex on that date. You are not to have sex for another 72 hours because you need time to think about what he said and you need time to think about what she said or he or she or whatever the fuck. Okay? You need 72 hours. In that 72 hours, you get to think about what you are open to and not open to. You get to ask clarifying questions. If you still like that dude after 72 hours and you still like that chick, make a plan. Make a romantic date. Get in. Okay? If you don't, guess what? You didn't give up the cookie and now you got a friend for life. Boom. If you don't care about that shit, if you don't care about the kids, if you don't care about getting married, if you don't ever want him to really kind of know where you live, then whenever. I mean, from the day you meet and shake hands to never, like whenever. And if you ain't got no uterus and you had a hysterectomy, you're free. Do it whenever. Okay, I didn't want this to be too long. So the last question that I chose that I really, really like, right up my alley. How do you find love when you don't like people and hate leaving the house? Yes. Yes. I understand ya. Let me tell you what you do. To find like-minded, introverted, antisocial people, this is what you do. You need to listen and look, okay? What are you looking for? What are you listening for? You're listening for conversations that end like this. You know what we need to do this week? I need to go and such. Will you go with me? This is the sound you're listening for. That is a person that doesn't like people, okay? And doesn't like to go anywhere. That is your man, okay? If you already know him and you got his phone number, this is what you do. When you're an introverted person that doesn't like people, when people reach out to you and you see somebody that text you and you hear that bling, what's the first thing you think? What the fuck do you want? That's what you think. But this is how you reel in an antisocial person. You get them to help you figure out how to avoid social situations. So you open it up with, whatever's going on. I'm sure it's somebody trying to force you to do something. So you let them know, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm cool, but I'm just irritated. Why? My cousin Stacy getting married and they trying to make me go to the wedding. They talking about, I gotta go to the wedding. I don't want to go. What should I do? Boom. There's nothing like getting together to avoid social situations that can bring two people who hate people together. I love y'all. There were other questions, but I had to make it shorter. Okay? Peace. I'm back. Sorry. One last thing. I've been telling people this for years and it keeps happening and people keep falling for it. So this is my last piece of advice for dating from somebody who refuses to date. If you are dating a person and they say to you, I have never told anybody this before. Get your purse, put it on your shoulder, say you're going to the bathroom, and leave. Let me tell you why. I have never heard that, and it's been something I wanted to hear. I have never heard that, and it has changed my impression of the person in a negative way. People don't say that shit if it's good news. Some of the shit you might hear, you can't unhear, and it's terrifying, okay? If they pair that with you're so understanding, bitch, you better hope it's a window to climb out of that bathroom, because you don't need to walk, you need to run. Get away from that person. Because think about everything that's ever happened in your life. You cannot say that you have not told one person in the world about that. If a person tells you, I've never told anyone this, it is not something that anybody should be listening to. And you could take that to the bank.